Hello, it's me. Right, so we've got another new deck today. However, this one is a tournament deck. It has won loads of tournaments, and it's the Articuno deck, right? Which only runs 2 Articunos. However, this has got my spin to it, okay? So there was a Lapras that came out, and the Lapras could heal itself, right? It was a promo one a while ago. I can't remember when, but it was some time, right? What I've done is I've incorporated it in this deck, and it feels really good. I don't even know if you need it. However, I use it because it's just quite fun to use. Right, here's a deck list. As you can see, we got the 2 Articunos, got the 2 Lapras, but it has to be the promo one with Bubble Drain, so it does 80 damage and then heals itself. We've got Irida for more heals, Misty for more energies. We run 1 red card, 2 Cyrus. Cyrus mainly because we've got the Articuno and we Blizzard. So for the most part, if we start with Articuno, we can Blizzard, then Cyrus takes effect easier. If we start with Lapras, then we don't really get much use out of it. So you can split that to 1 Sabrina, 1 Cyrus, but it's up to you. Giant's Cape to keep the health up because they're only 140 a piece. So bringing it to 160 is really good. We got the Irida for the heals. Lapras heals itself. And then you got potions on top of that to heal. A Giovanni and then researches. Very, very good deck. It's a very cool one. I like this one a lot. It was one of my favorites just to use during the events and stuff because it's really powerful and it gets online really quickly as well. Anyway, let's play some games right now and see how it goes. Right, okay. So this is the HP up Lapras is what I've called it because we get tons of HP from it, right? I honestly really like this deck like a lot as well. It is a tournament winner if you just remove the Laprases and add a few more things in because the tournament was 2 Articuno. It's insanely strong. But I just wanted to do a little spin on it. See how it goes with the Lapras, man. I feel like we don't really see much play with the Lapras, right, since it's come out. And I liked it when it came out, so let's do it now. So we do start with a Lapras and an Articuno. I like to start with Articuno up front because we got the Ice Wing, right? So then we've got already a potential of like a 40 in the first turn if we started with a Misty, for an example. The one card that I really want to get as well. Okay, Arceus, Garchomp, Arceus, Druddigon. Okay. Let's see how we do on this. Let's see how we do on this. We've got Irida, so we can get the heals off if needs be, but we've also got a Professor's Research. Doing the 80 damage and the 10 so everything's really, really strong if we can get that out pretty early. But that's the only problem, is getting out pretty early, right? But we've got a Sabrina in hand as well, which is great. I'm not going to play the Lapras yet. I'll play the 1 energy though. We've got another research next turn. Granted, we didn't start with a Misty. And I was talking about what elusive card that I want to get, right? And I want a Misty full art. I've not got any. And to get them, I need to open, I think, Pikachu packs. So I'm assuming in his hand, he's already got the Garchomp, right? So we'll go in for the Articuno. Just to thin the deck, and then I'm going to Professor's Research and hope for a red card, because right now it'd probably be quite helpful to get rid of the Garchomp if it's got one, if he's got one. Okay, we got a Misty. Well, we will. I'm not going to attack just yet in case he's got a Leaf, right? And then we've got to take a hit from Garchomp, so we'll wait a sec. Because Druddigon's a little bit awkward. I mean, I could have done it just then, but I'd have taken 20 damage and then whatever Garchomp's about to slap out. I wish I did now because it's 40 damage. But again, we've got Irida and stuff. Holy. Wait. I've not seen that art. Right, so it does 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon and then Dragon Claw for 100. Okay, so it's not too bad. The awkward part about it is... Wait, we can Sabrina. Let's Sabrina and see if he brings in Arceus. Because then that's going to get some damage off on the Garchomp quite early as well, which is great news for us. And yeah, he has to put the Arceus out because that's Garchomp gone otherwise, right? Well, not gone, but damaged, right? So we'll do that. I'm going to play the Pokeball just to empty the hand a little bit. It's just in the way because I know I don't have any other Pokemon in the deck. Which, again, is one of those things with it. It's like, if we only run 2 Articuno, I think you're guaranteed to start with 1 anyway, right? So you might as well bin off the Pokeballs. There's a lot that you can do with this if you don't want to run out Lapras. Or you could just run Lapras alone if you wanted to. But Lapras doesn't have an Ice Wing and doesn't hit the bench. So then Cyrus, you know, things like that. But we will go for the Blizzard. I don't want to put too many Pokemon out on the bench. And the reason for that is because if he Sabrina's in a minute, at least we've got a Misty to try and get Lapras going, right? That's the awkward part. Okay, so Garchomp is ready. Has he got a Leaf coming in? He has. All right, okay. So Garchomp's doing 100 damage, which we will not be able to heal here. But what we can do is do some initial damage to the Garchomp, bringing it down to roughly, well, 80 HP, right? So He's at 160 now. I don't mind losing the Articuno here. So we got a Giant's Cape as well. So that Giant's Cape's going to go onto this Lapras. We're then also going to Misty. What's really good about these is they don't lose an energy when you attack either. So like certain Pokemon will have a very strong attack, but then they'll go and hit it. Oh no, that is very awkward here. But again, what we'll have to go for it regardless, because we might hit him. We would need to hit it. We would need to hit Misty on the next turn. We'll go for the damage, though. We'll go for the damage. So it is down to 80. If he heals it, fair enough. Lapras can survive an attack, so we will be able to get Lapras online, which means we can Irida. We have got a Cyrus, which I could have played had I not played the Misty to get rid of the Arceus, right? But again, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. We can do that play later if we need to. For now, the Garchomp is the important one to get rid of because it's very strong. The 50 damage could kill it, or the Dragon Claw for 100 will kill it regardless. I'm assuming Cynthia does work for that Garchomp, right? Or is it only the base Garchomp, like the regular? I'm not too sure actually with that. I've not tried it yet because I think I've only got the... Oh no, I've got enough Garchomps now, I think. Okay. So we've still got Lapras to go out, and he can survive 2 turns, which is what we really need at this point. I could Cyrus in the Arceus just to be safe, but... because then he'd have to use the turn to... That might not be a bad play. No, I'd want to keep it. I want to keep it. So we can Irida next turn. That's 40 damage. We heal 60. We also kill that Garchomp next turn as well, providing that it doesn't do anything dodgy. Yeah, let's wait that out. Let's wait that out. And then, obviously, Arceus will get ready to attack, though. And that's problematic, because Arceus does do quite significant damage as well, to be honest with you. So, let me see what we can do here. We can heal the 40, which would keep it in range. How much will he do then, though? He does a lot after that, right? Okay. My problem here is I don't have a potion, so what I could have done is Cyrus, potion, and attack to get 100 HP. When I'd need a little bit more anyway to survive the Garchomp, because that's going to be putting out 110, which we don't heal enough, I don't think. I'll play the energy there anyway. We're at 60 HP. Because even if I was to change into Articuno now, it's not a very good idea. I'll Irida anyway. That brings it up to 100. Oh, we actually do stay alive, right? We do stay alive, I think. Unless he has something in his hand, which I probably should have played red card for. I can't. He might have another Drudagon. If he does, he kills me and he wins anyway. But if not, we'll see. It depends if he plays anything on the bench, because right now he does 110, right? Which isn't enough to kill it. The Pokeball there to get the Drudagon. There's no cards left in his deck. If he doesn't have it in his hand, we're actually okay. No! He baited me so hard then. Fair play, fair play. Oh? Did he just disrespect me? That was disrespectful. He leafed to make me think that I was going to win. How dare you do that to me? That was a really good game, though. That was a really good game with that. That's a really good game. The Garchomp deck, that one in particular, with Arceus, very, very nice. I like that one. I've not played that deck before. I've not seen the Garchomp in action, so that was cool. That was cool. Again, we lose the first game, but this is still a very, very good deck, okay? You don't need the extra Laprases. But I run them, okay? You don't need them, but I do run them. If you want the tournament deck, if you look at Limitless TCG, I think, they've got them all there, and you can copy the Articuno one there as well. And that's very, very strong. It runs 2, and like everything else is trainers and whatnot, right? Okay, next one. We're going second again. I just hope that this one runs a little bit smoother. We got an Articuno start with Misty, Red Card, Potion, and an Irida. Very nice start. Very nice start. Again, it's item dependent as well, right? So if you get shafted with the items, sometimes it's quite awkward to go. Like that last one with a potion. No, I don't think it would have worked anyway, even with a potion. Yeah, we would have had 10 extra HP if I had a potion on the last one. Okay, Darkrai. Darkrai will be very careful here, but we can potentially get an 80 damage first turn if we hit Misty, which Misty is so awkward because I never ever hit it. Especially when I'm doing a video. I never hit them. If I'm not making a video, I guarantee I'll get at least a 3. You know what I mean? Right, my turn. He hasn't got anything in his hand that we have to worry about. I'm going to play Misty before we do anything because he might have a Sabrina. And, okay, we didn't hit it anyway. So the reason why is if I played the Lapras out now and then I hit the Misty, let's say, he'd have Sabrina'd that Lapras back in and it'd be quite hard for me to get that out. I'm not going to red card because it seems like he didn't really get anything for the bench. So I'll wait there. He's probably got a Researcher in hand, maybe. We'll see. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. I love the Darkrai decks, though. Darkrai is one of my favorites, to be fair. Crobat, Darkrai, Arceus. Very, very powerful deck. Very powerful deck. All right, okay. So we can start doing 40 damage a turn now. I'm going to assume he's got Golbat in his hand. So what I will do is I'm going to red card him to just try and bring that down a little bit. He's got 5 cards in his hand, right? So we can remove it down to... It's 3 at the minute, but he always draws 1, so basically 4, yeah? And I think I will Potion. We don't have to worry about... Actually, we don't need to worry about too much there. Because we can Irida Potion in 1 turn and then Blizzard or whatever next turn. Yeah, you know what? We're not going to do that yet. Because we've still got a potential chance to use Irida if we need to. But right now, let's see what we do. Let's see what we do. We're in a good position. I can see why this deck does just run Articuno, by the way. I just wanted to try it with Lapras, and I'm enjoying it. Because Lapras does get to see the play as well, because there's only 4 Pokemon in the deck. So you're guaranteed to pick one of them up. The Pokeball for possibly another Zubat here. The ideal Pokemon would be, right, a card that we pick up would be a Cyrus for when we Blizzard this turn. Hit the Zubat, drag the Zubat, then hit it again and kill a Darkrai. Oh, well, hit Darkrai first, actually. Now we can Irida. We're not in any rush. Well, actually, yes, we are, because now we need to, because he does 20 damage, so he does 100 next turn. So he will kill this if I don't heal. So I think I will Irida this turn, just in case we draw into another one on the next turn. So we'll do 80 damage there, and that brings him down to 20 HP on this one. And this is what's really good about this deck. You miss a Misty, 3 turns of putting energies to the Articuno, you're laughing, basically, because all you have to do then is just put the energies on the Lapras that's on the bench, and it's just powering it up for a second Pokemon. I like to keep it down to 2 like this. But Lapras is great because of the Bubble Drain, but it doesn't have the Ice Wing, and it doesn't hit the bench. But I like the extra heals that it can do. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I like him. That's why I like the Lapras. X Speed. Bringing in... See, that's dangerous. Because then he loses his big attacker there. And if we draw into a Cyrus, we're laughing. We don't even need Cyrus at this point. Okay, yeah, we definitely do now. But getting rid of his Zubat's good. He gets rid of his Arceus play with Crobat even. He conceded! It's because... The headlock, man. It's the headlock. It's the headlock. As soon as you get him there, you know you've got it. You know you've got it. Lovely. Right, let's go in again, man. It plays really nice, man. I like it. It's often that because you get started up quite early with it, especially if you hit a Misty. If you hit a Misty, it could be a turn 1 win. And I've had that a few times in this deck, to be fair. Misty on either Articuno or Lapras, you'll get the damage out so quickly, and then you're healing. There's not much you can do to get out of it. Also, first turn starts, if you start with a Misty, again, can be quite lucky. You can hit 3 in a Misty. Oh, wow. Oh, I've got these. I forgot to put the Manaphy cards on. Oh, yeah, I got them the other day. There's an event going on right now, right? Irida twice. We got a red card. The Magnemite's there. We're going to Professor's Research. Hope for a Misty and a Lapras or something. We got a Misty. That's good enough. We'll wait on next turn. Now, in an ideal world, right, we get Blizzard going this turn. That's the ideal world, so we can get rid of Magnemite. Because Magneton and what's the other one? Magnezone are quite strong at the moment because they've got so heavy attacks, you know? Okay, it'd still get it if we do get the 3. We only actually need 2 energies, right? Oh, it's Darkrai. Darkrai Magnemite, maybe. Oh, we are weak to that as well. Sabrina. Let's Misty for 2. Please hit. It hasn't hit at all yet. It hasn't hit at all. Okay, and we continue with no hits. Of course, man. This is the awkward bit now, though. because we need to keep it alive, because if it goes into Magneton, it can do like 80 damage. So we're not in a good spot there. We're really not in a good spot there. If it goes into Magneton now, this could be an end game situation. This could kill me off because I'm weak to it as well. I think Lapras. I can't remember if Lapras is weak to grass or it's weak to electric. So that's another thing with Lapras if it is. Darkrai. Oh no, Magneton's out. Magneton is very, very powerful here now. Rocky Helmet to the Darkrai. Volt Charge. And next turn, it's hitting that 60 damage, right? So it is a heavy hit. It's a very heavy hit. Oh, luckily we got 2 Iridas in hand, which is what we're definitely going to need for this if we're surviving. 20 damage. It'll do 80. We definitely need to heal. And then we can kill this next turn. The only way that he can actually hit this, though, is if he puts the energy, rather than to Darkrai, to Magneton and the Volt Charge, which I don't think he's going to do. So what I'm going to do is... do I Irida? Yeah, I'm going to Irida just to keep it maxed HP, right? Could have researched, but we're going to do it that way. We're going to Ice Wing, which puts him into Blizzard range. The problem here is, if he does have the Magnezone, how much damage does that do again? That might be a kill. I may have misplayed there. If he's got the Magnezone, I may have misplayed. Please don't have it. Please don't have it. Please don't have it. Please don't have it. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, it's devastating. I forgot about Magnezone, man! Oh, no! I forgot about Magnezone. I forgot about Magnezone. Right, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I want to quickly check the deck, right? I want to see if Lapras has the... Oh, no. I'm going to leave this in and I shouldn't. I don't want you to see this. I love that deck, though. It isn't a bad deck. I know it's not. It's not like the previous Snorlax one, right? Let's have a quick look. Oh, Lapras is weak to Thunder as well anyways. But yeah, like I was saying, with this, we've got one Cyrus, one Sabrina. You can change that if you want. You can remove the other Laprases, whatever. Unfortunately, on that last one, there wasn't much that I could have done other than play Professor's Research, I think. That would have changed things. That would have changed things. We'll do one more. I'm going to do one more because I don't like that it finished like that, man. We're going to do one more. Right, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Let's get in. Yeah, I don't like that it finished like that because that was just pure unlucky. I think if I didn't heal and he had the Magneton Darkrai play, I would have survived. If he had the Magnezone play, even with a research, I'd have had to hit something for that to work, right? So let's go set. We'll go again. Articuno. We've got a Misty start with Professor's Research and a Pokeball. And this time, I'm going to use the Pokeball because we need that out ASAP, right? We are going second, which means Misty could do really well. And we could get the... Well, we get the 1 energy, and then Misty might put 2 on. And if we do, we've killed the Farfetch'd and hit the Darkrai for a little bit. But we'll see. Oh, okay, Weavile. I like this. Giant's Cape as well. See, it's giving me everything I need this time. I like it. All right, okay, I will go Pokeball. Hopefully get a Lapras or either or is really good here. Doesn't really matter which one we get. The Lapras is fine. I'm not going to play it just yet. I'm going to play Misty's first to see if we can get the energies. Come on. It hit! Oh, it's hit! Yes! I'm really glad we played another game. Right, we played the 1 energy there. We then play the Lapras out. This is why we played 1 extra game. All right, Blizzard. Yeah! That is why we played the extra game. See, this deck is very good, but there is moments where it can be quite terrible, especially if you misplay like I do. But just don't misplay. Just don't misplay, and you'll be fine, man. I tell you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that deck, man. Please make sure you are liking and subscribing on all the videos. I do really appreciate the support, man. We hit 10K, and it's crazy, so thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one.